First of all, Dark Naze, I'm giving you that battle honor, buddy, because you earned it. You were willing to make the sacrifice, and we succeeded in the operation as a result. So you earned that battle honor. Now, as for the next two names on the list, let me open up the Discord here. And let's see who's next on the list. Oh my. Well, chat. Here's a name you might recognize. And he's actually a relatively recent addition to the list. Again, on account of that turnover rate. So Omega Forged is the next name on the list, making his way into the cult of bad tactical decisions, and let's see who's next. And after that, again, Kailania, another recent addition to the list. But that's just how lethal this campaign has been so far. We're gonna obviously have to change out the portraits. We gotta, as you can see, there's a lot of portraits that aren't used because those are the portraits of the fallen. And it makes me sad. It makes me sad. But that's okay. We got some new folks in. Yeah, it sucks, man. Losing Capsty and Postal on that op, like, those are two of the OGs. Two of the folks from the very beginning of the campaign. It's just... it hurts right in the feels. It hurts right in the feels. But there we go, that's another op complete, chat. That is another op complete, and that is, yeah, completed on Iron Man. Look at all these ribbons. Look at all these ribbons. So we've been putting in some work. With that being said, I think that's pretty much it as far as the campaigns go. I mean, at least as far as the ones that come with the game. Again, there are some other ones here. The only problem is, again, I've already done Shadow Moses. And Songbird, as I said before, is very poorly balanced for... it's very poorly balanced for base game. After Omega Forged, it was Kailania. But Operation Songbird, I think, has been more... I think it's been balanced around the... God, what is it called? The Ares mod pack, which increases the lethality of the guns, changes up the way that armor works and all that. Like, it's almost like an overhaul for the game. And Songbird feels like it's been balanced for Ares. It's not very well balanced for, like, base game. So, and that's me having tried it before we ever tried to stream the game, just to see. There's a lot of other campaigns, but again, at this point, we pretty much just have the tours of duty and the missions that we can do. But I'm okay with doing some missions with you guys. Ooh, alright. Or we could do Shadow Moses again. Let me see. On the missions, I mean, Erst is very excited about the bridge battle. He saw a bridge, and he wants to fight on a bridge. Where was it? Where? Oh, here we go. Bridge Assault. That's a 10-man operation, by the way. But yeah, so like, I've already done the FNG's Welcome, Lead the Way, Tiny Troubles, Extreme Rescues, and then I started to work on Never See, Never Be, but this is like CIA ops, and as you can see, I didn't get very deep into the CIA ops before I was like, this isn't for me. We could do deck of cards. We got Jack of Hearts, Queen of Diamonds, King of Spades. We could go after some of the deck of 52. call it a night for now. I'm gonna have to pretend to be a functioning adult tomorrow at work. Alright, Shinigami. Well, thanks for hanging out with us all the same. Appreciate you being here, spending some time with us. Hopefully, you had some fun here with us playing Door Kickers 2. Kick some Black Hat ass. Oh, you know we're going to. You know we're going to. Alright, chat. Again, I'll put you guys to the vote, let you decide. I will let you decide. Let me see if I could spell. Jesus. There we go. And as always, I'll give you 2 minutes. If you don't see it, refresh your stream. It should be at the top of the chat box. Put in your votes for what you want to do next. Either we can do the Shadow Moses operation, which again, it's not very well balanced for base game, but I could still do it. I've done it before, so I kind of already know what to expect, but that's also going to kind of color my gameplay of the Shadow Moses because I already know what's going to happen. Whereas the missions, we're going in blind, so you get the full idiotic bad tactical decision experience with the missions because I have no idea what to expect. But I'll let you guys decide while I finish up this last gulp of my, well, what chat was telling me is apparently very close to a Mai Tai. That's actually pretty good. No. It's weird. It tasted better as I take that last sip. Because there was, I know it's gonna sound weird, but there was more vanilla in it, and it actually tasted better to me. It's kind of strange. Kind of strange. When we get a chance, can you check my kill count? The boat mission really seemed to pump it up. Yeah, we can check that out right now, as a matter of fact, while we're waiting for the poll to finish up. I mean, do we want to try and figure out who the kill leader is? Because last time, when we did that, both of the kill leaders died subsequently, less than 2 missions later, so maybe that's not a great idea. But, let's see, what's Crappy sitting at now? Crappy is now sitting at 52 hostiles pacified. Yeah, there were a lot of bad guys on that last mission. There were a lot of bad guys on that last mission. Alright, chat says missions. Missions up next. Alright, so... I mean, we can start with the deck of 52, but obviously, Erst is very adamant about the bridge assault. Let's see. I'll look at the bridge assault. Oh my. This one's got everything. I mean, okay, look, you got multiple buildings on either side of the bridge. You got burned out tanks. You got other vehicles. You've got question marks here, which basically indicates a known enemy position, like... This is an actual fucking fight. How many names left on the list? Let me see. I can tell you exactly how many names left on the list. If we're not counting Omega and Kailania that I just added to the game, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. So yeah, you got 6 names. And that's to get to the... actually, no. Never mind. I lied. Because some of these are repeats. So hold on. If we're not doing repeats, then basically there's only 2 names on the list. Because everybody else on the list is somebody who's already been in the game. Would have done wonders on this mission? Yeah. Let's see, what do we got going on here? I mean, we could take almost the entire squad on this mission. We got insurgents here. Like, I don't know. Is there no way for us to get... Because if there's no way for them to cross this bridge, then basically all we gotta do is post up and gun them down. What do they want? Just eliminate. They want us to eliminate everything. We could get it for no pause and for clean run. So no pause means you never pause. Clock race means you beat it within a certain amount of time. Clean run means you basically kill all the enemies or complete the objective without anybody getting hurt. I mean, why not? Let's have some fun with it. Let's have some fun with it. Go ahead and do that. I like the idea of the grenade launcher. Let me see. How many people can we deploy on this mission?
We will serve. Lift! 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 Right, lift!
Can we put CVEX in there?
Doubt, throw more men at it.
So yeah, with the maximum deployment, that is, we're using every space. Because the donkeys only cost a half deployment point each. So yeah, you're looking at 14 troops on the ground. Ben says, off to dinner, gonna be finding out if I'll be having a niece or a nephew. If I die, may it be in glorious service to the cult. Alright, Ben, well, go get you some dinner, and be sure to let us know once you get confirmation. Alright, let's see. Sierra? I feel like... I don't know. Sierra, you're gonna have to let me know what you're in the mood for. I got a feeling it's something heavy. Shinigami, let's see. Maybe we give Shinigami a ACOG with an M14. Give you the... I mean, we're gonna need NVGs all around. Let's see. Mythion, let's see. Yeah, y'all will have to remind me. Cause I don't remember what all y'all's preferred loadouts is. We've had far too many people come and go. And I don't mean it like that, but that's how it sounds. Let's see, I think we're good on that. Man, I wish I could put another optic on the AUG besides the 1.5. Besides the default optic. Crappy, this is your moment to shine, buddy. So Crappy, what of all the times when you could take any marksman rifle that you ever wanted, well, that we have access to anyway. Now is the moment. Now is the moment. You could take the M14, the SKS, the AS Val, the SBB, we've got the SB98, the Mosin, we've got the Lee Enfield. Like, if you ever wanted to take any weapon, now is the time. SB98. Well, it's only got the 3x10, the 3 to 10x. We could even put a suppressor on it. I don't think I'm going to. Then again, it doesn't actually affect your crit chance that much. Nah. I'm not gonna give you a suppressor. We want him to hear it. Let's see, then we got Ven. I'm not sure what Ven would typically use. I think Ven was partial to the L85 or the SA80. I mean, he originally wanted the G36, but the G36 didn't work. Let's see. Dark Naze. Dark Naze, what do you want to bring with you on this one? I'm all about giving people... This is your opportunity. This is your opportunity. to use anything in the arsenal, and pretty much. I mean, I would say probably don't take a shotgun, but... because shotgun's not going to be super useful in a bridge battle. Or we could give him the AK. The AK with the GL. So that way we got a little bit of both. Let's see, we got Kirk Haslin out here. I'm okay with giving Kirk an RPK. Put that 3.5 on that puppy. Let's see, Omega Forged. I mean, Omega's not technically Australian. So I feel like we can't give him the bitch. It's not right. It's not right. I mean, you guys are probably more familiar with Omega Forged gun preferences than I am. Because I've only ever seen him play in like future type games where it's like it's not really a real world contemporary, so I don't know. I don't know what his preference in guns is. Let him have it. I mean, I can, I just... it doesn't feel right. It doesn't feel right. To me, at least. And Dangerous Dave says, I gotta go to sleep as well. Good night. Alright, well, thanks for hanging out with us, Dangerous Dave. Appreciate you spending some time with us. And hopefully you have a good night. Enjoy your sleep. Let's see. We want more flashbang, or I'm sorry, more frag grenades. Let's see. CVEX. I'm gonna give you the AUG as well. Let's see. We got Black Hydra. Might as well. We're gonna do GLs all up and down this piece. Anybody that's using an AK is getting a GL. No carrying. You still got your AUG. We're good on that. Vergant. Let me see. Man, look at my man's here. He's level 7. This man's is almost maxed out on all his skills. Good lord. Never said anything in the Discord after joining. Yeah, I know. And that's why I'm kind of guessing at it. Let me see. Give me that. And give me the 3.5. And then, I mean, we could use a couple more marksman weapons. So let's do... Max, what's your marksmanship at? Your marksmanship is maxed out? Alright, so let me see. It couldn't hurt to give you another SB98. Have 2 of them on the field. And then let's double check, make sure everybody's got NVGs so that we don't have anybody blind out here. Oh, almost brought in Sierra without NVGs. That would have been a mistake. And speaking of Sierra, Chad, did we could give everyone a Mosin except for the one of them with a cord? I mean, Sierra has already had a history of using the cord. So I'm 100% okay with letting him have one again and just going completely off the rails with it. Yeah, let's do it. Because we already know from experience, the cord is not just a little bit lethal. The cord literally turns people into chunks of meat. My man shot a couple of dudes on that embassy mission, and it literally turned them into hamburger. So we know the cord will put in work. Alright, so here's what we gotta do. We gotta reorganize a little bit.
We will serve.
We gotta reorganize
We'll be
a
in
little
and
bit.
out like lightning. We're ready to go, sir.
We gotta get the proper guns in the proper places. Okay, I think we're good. Because I got the grenade launcher here, we got the cord here. We definitely want to get those set up, but it's gonna be interesting. The only thing is, I don't know if this is an us versus them scenario, where, like, is this gonna be an empty building? Are we gonna have to worry about getting attacked from this direction? I'm assuming the answer is yes. Let's see. Yesterday, jihadi forces repelled an assault by the Nowheraki army and cemented control over the only bridge across the Al Ayos River. Without our control of the bridge, friendly forces to the east will be cut off from supplies. Recapture the bridge and eliminate all enemies. There are some civilians in the area, so keep your rules of engagement in check. The insurgent cell guarding the bridge are hardline veterans and will bring a hard fight to your troops. Ensure you neutralize their listening post within the western building before you capitalize on our night vision to assault the bridge. So there are going to be enemies in that building. We're definitely going to have to post up our people and have them angled appropriately. But I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. Oh no. Chet, just had a big thunderclap here. I didn't even realize, like, I'm not talking about in the game, I'm talking about in real life. So we might have a weather issue. Did we bring charges? We did not, but I can. Instead of flashbangs, we can absolutely bring charges. Let's see, who else do I want to give charge? I mean, we can give Omega Forged a chance to blow some stuff up, right? And we'll just burn our way through this whole building. Also because the window facing the bridge in that building is only accessible by a door next to it. Oh, yeah, you're right. Yeah, we would have to expose ourselves to enemy fire to get to that window. That's alright, though. That's alright. We'll make a path. We will make a path.
We're up. Let's roll.
Okay. So we already know we got an insurgent on the bridge. We know there's probably some insurgents over here. So what I want to do... I mean, they're gonna know we're here pretty much immediately. Because the second we take a shot, like, the jig is up. So I'm wondering, do I just, like, post up Sierra right here and just let him eat? Just let him fucking eat on that bridge. Let me see. My man's with the biggest of guns. Alright, what do we see? So we got a couple of insurgents here. We got a couple here. We got a guy with an LMG over there. Tell you what we should do. Let's actually have our guys on silent for now. Even though once we go loud, they're gonna know we're here. We're currently in the dark, so we can set up our positions in advance and be ready for when things actually go loud. So let me see. What are you packing? Oh, you're packing an RPG. I do not like that. Sam, I am. So go ahead and... Oh, that was a civilian. So the first thing I want from you, Sierra, is to watch these guys. And the first thing I want from you is to watch this guy. Now this guy with an LMG, I want to put another marksman on. So let me see. There we go. We'll bring Crappy around the corner here. And then we're gonna do this. I want you on him. Excuse you. Oh, okay, I don't... Oh, because I forgot to put him on silent. Well, it's too late now. Time to just let the dogs off the chain, I guess.
We're under fire!
Well, fucking shoot back, jackass.
We're under fire!
Again, feel free to shoot back at any point. Meanwhile, we're over here all cluster fucked up on the door. Oh my. Where the motherfuck is that coming from? Okay. I have had enough of you.
I'm hit! I'm hit! Yes, sir.
What? Why did you not fire the fucking grenade?
This thing was worth it.
Oh yeah. The thermobaric definitely lives up to its reputation. As you can clearly see. Now, in the meantime...
Let me in! Let me in!
In the meantime... let's go ahead and stack some folks up on the door here. And let us... What? Oh, I gotta get a little closer. I was like, why can I not kick this door?
Reporting for duty, sir!
Incoming!
Man, they are... Is that a mortar or what? Like, Oh, no. Okay, here's what I need. I need you. Can we... Okay, the grenade does not seem to go far enough. So what I need is chuck a grenade. No, don't. Okay, then fire a no, okay. Does anybody have the ability to fucking throw a grenade at this power box?
Strike hard! What are your orders?
Okay, there we go. We kill the power on the bridge. That makes our lives a little easier. Let's go ahead and move our sniper up. And now we breach and clear. We got way too many people, though. If I'm being perfectly honest, we got way too many people. Chick behind that fucking door. Alright, we'll move up to the door. Of course, we're gonna kick the door because that's what you do.
Want us, sir?
Okay, room is clear. Outstanding. Now? Shit. My mans, get right here.
No orders, boss?
Shut up. I need... Who's got my door? Okay, my wall charge is right here.
Sir, yes, sir.
Well, that man ceased to exist. I did... Oh my god. Chet. I just realized something. When you have someone using a grenade launcher as a primary weapon, they will fire it without you telling them to do that. I want you to think about that for a second, because that's what I just did. When you heard that grenade launcher go off, I did not tell anybody to use that grenade launcher. That was my character choosing to take it upon themselves to fire that grenade launcher like a normal primary weapon. Chat, shit has just gotten real. Shit has just gotten real.
Use the frags!
I don't know why you said use the frags. It's a wall charge. Get out of the way. Oh no. Chad, he's stuck. Oh no. Omega Forged, please don't die. Okay, he's not dead. Oh my god. I was shitting my pants there for just a second because I was like, what? My man's suddenly unable to fucking... No. It's not good. It's not good. He got stuck to the wall by his own Like, I just imagine he's like the pen or the detonator for whatever
No
is
orders,
like
boss?
stuck to his clothing. He's like, what do I do? Alright, let's go ahead and move up. And we'll go ahead and move up here. In the meantime, let's do this. And let us... No, I want you to kick the door, you dumbass. Kick the door.
Time to earn our keep.
We are gonna kick so many doors, you guys. Look, we're kicking another
Where
door.
do you want us, sir?
You always gotta check the shitter, Chet. You always gotta check the shitter. In fact, we're gonna kick this door too. Boom. Door kicked. Okay, we'll roll up. Just check this kitchen here. This little kitchenette. Looking good. Alright, outstanding. So, when in doubt, frag out.
Strike hard.
And, just for good measure, frag out again.
Use the frags!
Oh shit, I thought he had an RPK. My man's is walking around with an SV98. My bad. Let me get somebody up here with a more appropriate weapon for clearing. Jesus Christ. I almost got my man's killed and didn't even realize it. Okay, in the meantime, we'll pull these guys out of here and we'll go into the north building. In the meantime, let us move our people up and position a little better. Maybe not. Let's do this, and let's do this.
Capturing it was easy. Holding it will be hard.
Because we're gonna have to cross the bridge at some point. Oh yeah. Listen to the chord. It sounds like sex.
Capturing it was easy. Holding it will be hard.
Excuse you? Oh, okay. Well, fine. Go ahead and move then. Alright, now that we got all our boys out of there, we can actually get in here and try to clear.
On standby.
Okay, looks relatively clear. But of course, you know, we gotta check the shitter. Always gotta check the shitter. And now we go through the wall. Right here. Do you have wall charges? You do not. Who has my wall charges? Who's got my wall charges? There you go. And I'm just gonna have you post up right here.
What are your orders?
Apparently it doesn't need to set up with a marksman rifle anymore. I'm okay with that. I didn't change that one. Man, could you move
Way
like you got a
down,
purpose?
Throw more men at it. Reporting for duty, sir. Use the frags!
Outstanding. Alright. Now, what do we got? We got Max with the SB98. We can get him over here in this window. Then, we bring our boys down here to watch the door. And then we start advancing. Oh, we got another window. Let me see. Who do we got that's got either a marksman or an LMG? Alright, we'll put an LMG in the window. Alright, let's get you down here. We'll come up here, and then we'll put you right here in this window. Defensive positions, chat. Let's do
Reporting
this.
for duty, sir.
Alright. I don't actually think there's that many of them left, to be honest with you.
Where do you want us, sir?
Well, there's at least one.
Sir, yes, sir.
Did we actually get that guy? I'm confused. Alright, I'll leave our base of fire. I'm gonna leave our marksmen and our heavy guns behind us. And we're gonna start to advance across the bridge. Let's see. Gonna have you. And we got Ben as well. Outstanding. Let me see. We'll go ahead and we'll pull our rifles back. Actually, you know what? Omega, why are you so slow, buddy? He's moving very slowly, and I didn't even give him heavy armor, so I'm not
Where do you
entirely
want us,
sure
sir?
why he's moving so
Sir,
slow.
yes, sir.
Oh, yep. He's toast. Actually, you know what? Here's what I'm gonna do. Let me switch over to the new weapon. I'm not gonna grenade everything because that's not fair, but I am gonna move myself up so that we can use the artillery strikes. Because if I'm gonna bring them, I might as well use them. Man, these dorks don't stand a chance.
What are your orders?
This is literally like... We were made for this mission. Let's go ahead. We'll move you up as well. Move you up. Move you up.
What are your orders?
Man, anytime these guys just, like, if they pop their head out, they just immediately get popped. It's great. It's nice to be the one with, like, Overwatch and heavy guns and snipers and all this, Instead of, you know, oh no, I got a little SMG, I'm gonna try to go hide in this building. No, you have, well, wait. Vi, are you even on this mission yet? No, I don't think you're on this mission. But no, I don't think you're dead yet. Alright. Let me see. We still got our people across the way. Still got CVEX and Dark Naze posted up on security. So. Civilians or no, there's about to be some serious infrastructure damage here. There's about to be some serious damage to infrastructure here. The cult doing a frontal assault? Of course. Absolutely. What the fuck do you think this is? Oh, don't worry. You're gonna get yours. Just wait, chat. Just wait.
One down.
That's one way to make sure the job gets done. God, look at all those bodies. Sad dead Vietnam elf noises on missing out on this. Yeah. I mean, for what it's worth, Capsty, I'm not happy about it either. Let's see. I think we move up here. Do we have... Okay, we do have line of sight through the car. That makes me nervous. That makes me extremely nervous. We can go through here, though. We just gotta be careful as we move up, because there's a potential that there are gonna be enemies down here. I think we go over here and we'll just, like, do the same thing. We'll come around the side. What? Okay. That's exactly what I was afraid of. Alright, cool. We've moved up. Now we need our boys to go in and basically clear out this wreckage. What's left of this building. Excuse you. I have no idea. Oh, down here. Okay. I was curious about where the shots had come from or where they were going, Cotton Eye Joe. But now we know. Yep. Makes a little more sense now. Alright, let's start clearing this wreckage. No, thank you. Now, the problem with this is it becomes a nightmare scenario where, because of the weird line of sight stuff in this game, these dudes could literally be hiding anywhere. It's gonna be a disaster. It's funny that you're accidentally keeping all the bullpups together. I promise it's not intentional. I didn't bring anybody with wall charges. So I think this is clear, but I'm gonna double check. I'm gonna sweep around the outside here just to make sure there's nobody hiding back here, and then we'll go check out the other building. Alright, outstanding.
On standby.
Okay, we'll do that. Bring you guys around. Let's see. What do we got? I feel like I probably shouldn't walk my people through fire. There's a part of me that feels like that will end badly for all involved. Now there's a potential that we could be back here, so let me real quick whip around. Alright, we're good. Okay. Actually, you know what? I want a grenade in here.
We've got experience in these things.
Okay, we got no audios. So let's check the shitter. And then we'll check this bedroom. Man, there's only like one oh, there we go. There's one. I was like, there's probably only like 1 or 2 people left, and there's no telling where they are. Alright, here's what we'll do. We're gonna hang back. We're gonna hang back, boys. And we're gonna let the artillery do the job again. So let's go ahead. We'll post up in some good spots just to hold everything down.
When in doubt, throw more men at it.
And then
It's my duty to serve.
and then
Where
we're
do you
just
want us, sir?
we're gonna drop some more artillery on this building. All right, let's come down here. I'm gonna throw it like right back here, because that seems to be where most of the unexplored area is. Man, I kind of wish I could just drop it right in the middle, but it's whatever. But yeah, no, you should definitely take cover. You should definitely take cover. And now I am gonna switch around to the grenade launcher. Do we? Okay, we do not, in fact, have visibility through there. This should be interesting. I do like the artillery. I do like the artillery. It do be pretty good.
Reloading.
It almost sounds like there's a helicopter in the distance, though, which is kind of weird. Now, if I hit this wall, does that actually... Does it... Oh, Chad. I can make holes with the thermobaric. Oh, Chad. Oh, Chad. I have just found a new way to breach and clear. Okay, that's a little bit close. We'll back it up a little. How you gonna hide in the shitter now, buddy? I think this is probably my greatest discovery. This is the greatest discovery. Does it count as kicking doors if you're knocking the doors down to make a door? I mean, I'm gonna go with yes. I'm gonna go with yes. As a matter of fact, give me another one right there. Oh, it's so good. It's so good. This is probably the most unexpected thing from today, and I love it. All right, let's get in here and let's get the dirty work done. We're gonna have to do it eventually. Actually, let me go ahead and get you off of the grenade launcher so you don't automatically turn one of my people into giblets. Let's see. We can go over here and we'll come around the backside. Can we? I don't. No. Okay. So there's a table here, another indestructible table. So we're gonna have to go in through the doorway, which is unfortunate. Oh, they put sandbags in the doorway. All right. Well, hey, guess what? I got frag grenades for that.
We've done this one 100 times.
Okay, let's do that. And then I want you looking right here the entire time as you move. Just to make sure that we hold that angle. That's another one. And look at this. This really is an insurgent hideout because they're like putting sandbags in every hole and every doorway. All right, now let's go investigate this new door that we created.
On standby.
Another one bites the dust. All right, let's. I'm gonna come down and around, and I'm just gonna like
Capturing it was easy.
try to hold
Holding
this
it
angle
will be
here,
hard.
and we'll pie out this like little whatever this is, up into the shitter.
On standby.
Yes, I know. Thank you. Let me see. When in doubt, frag out. Okay, no audio. So he's gotta be in here. Like, this little section right here is pretty much the only place where an enemy could conceivably be at the moment. Let me just go ahead and move in through here. Okay, there's one. Damn it. I mean, there could be a guy like up here in this corner as well. So we'll have to be careful about that as we move.
On standby.
Okay, let's check it out. Looks clean. All right, we'll move our mans in. See if we can get a frag grenade in here.
We've done this one 100 times.
Okay, hop over and immediately look to your left. And there we go.
Good job. Mission complete.
He was, in fact, in the shitter. Of course, the last guy was in the shitter. Because they're always in the shitter. 48 hostiles pacified. 48. Total of almost 16K. Yeah, only one civilian died. I'm gonna guess it was a civvy that was in one of those two buildings. Like, probably was down here in this corner hiding when the artillery went off, or might have been hiding somewhere inside this building when the artillery hit. That would be my guess. Because, okay, so just as an example, and I guess I'll show you here. If we look at the map, so if you were paying attention, originally when I had this element that was like lined up on the bridge right here, and we were lined up in a defensive position right in this spot, the artillery had a circle about yay big, and my guys that were here were still getting suppression damage from the artillery that was landing, which makes sense. If you were standing that close to artillery, you would absolutely be getting a headache. But with the effective area being that large, it's entirely possible that there was a civilian somewhere within this section, and they just got completely obliterated. Additionally, there could have been a civilian that took cover back here in this little cubby hole just to get away from the fighting. And when I dropped the artillery right here, like, obviously he was gone. But it's okay. One civilian to me is a tragedy, but at the same time, it's worth it for none of our people to die. So, I'm 100% okay with that. Excuse me? No, thank you, game. I know how to turn off lights. Oh, it's trying to take me to the next mission. I see. I was a little bit confused. Actually, this looks like another fun mission because, I mean, aside from the fact that we've got a whole line of hostages that look like they're about to be executed, but like just looking at the map itself, you've got like a side entrance over here, you've got a whole compound, like a little bunker complex right here. Like this looks like an interesting mission. An interesting mission to try to tackle. So, we've also got this pathway coming down here, so we could potentially have QRF to deal with. Like, there's a lot of elements on this mission that make it very, very interesting, at least to me. I don't know how you guys feel about it, but this looks like an interesting map. However, chat, it has been 6 hours, and you know, because I'm terrible at taking care of myself, that I have not eaten anything today, and I'm about to cave in. So I need to get me some food, desperately. My stomach has just been growling at me for the last hour or two, letting me know that I have made yet another mistake in refusing to eat before a stream. So unfortunately, we're gonna have to add two names to the wall today. 2 more names to the wall. One of them was bullshit, and one of them was dumb shit. But they were all avoidable. And I have to live with that. I have to live with the fact that I made the dumb decisions. They got 2 more of our OGs killed in Capsty and Postal Trout. That's on me. That is on me. But yet, I think we're gonna call it here. And I will leave this for the next stream. This is what I was talking about with the missions. Because, again, because the missions are curated. Have you leveled up yet? That's a good question. Has anybody hit level... Oh. Capsty has indeed leveled up to level 8. But yeah, because the missions are custom made and they're bespoke, like, the missions themselves are actually, in my opinion, pretty interesting. Because unlike the randomly generated stuff, every mission is, like, handmade. And so you get a lot of cool little things like that. Like, again, the sandbags in the doorway where it's like a whole insurgent stronghold. Let's see, do we have anybody else that made it to level 8 today? Or is it just crappy? We got a lot of people at level 7. But level 8 is the big one. That's the one that's tough to go up. Now, look at that. Crappy is the first to make it to level 8. Level 8 is the Chad rank. And interestingly enough, this is kind of strange, where we took Vio out on a mission, I thought. And he just didn't get... Oh, you know why. That's my... I made the mistake, chat. Yeah. So I took Vio on the mission that was in the other timeline where everything went to shit. The one that, like, the optional mission that we ended up not doing. But then, because I'm an asshole, when we went to do the next mission, instead of using that same group again, I went with the next set of people. And so, basically, Static Charge, Vio, Brewster, and Travis all got screwed out of going on the tanker mission to try to take out the guy. So that's my bad. I made that mistake. But that's okay. That's okay. We're gonna make sure that Vio gets some experience, for sure. But let's see. Looks like Kirk, Omega Forged, Shinigami, and Sierra all leveled up off of that last mission. And you already saw, like, your per mission XP is a lot higher in the actual missions than it is in the operations or in the tours of duty. So, and that's another quick way to level up. But anyway, chat, let us head back to the office, shall we? And we'll bring the stream to a close for a day. So I want to thank you guys for coming to hang out with me on a Sunday. The world is a roller coaster of challenges, and we don't all have a lot of time on this planet. So I appreciate you choosing to spend some of your limited time on this planet to hang out with us and make this community and stream what it is. There's a million places you could have been, a million things you could have been doing, but you chose to spend that time here with us, and I appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. Again, you don't have to do that, whether you spent 5 minutes or 5 hours here. Every single one of those minutes is precious, and they mean something to me. For those of you that chose to go the extra mile, to sub, to gift sub, to resub, to gift the Bezos bucks, you do not have to do that. It's not an expectation. It's not a requirement, but I do appreciate it. It still drives me crazy that you guys do it, but it also humbles me that you think that the goofball-ass content that I put out is worthy of that kind of support. So thank you for supporting me, supporting the channel, and of course, supporting this community, because without you guys, none of this would be possible. There would be no channel without you to make this what it is. And here at the end, I want to remind you, like I always do, that your life has value, and that the world is a better place with you in it. Never let anyone tell you otherwise. And I'll see you next time.